Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then I welcome you. If you love watching handbag videos, then definitely hit the subscribe button. But let's go ahead and jump into this video. So as you all can see by the title, today we are going to be talking about bags that I no longer have in my collection. The reason why I decided to do this video is because Dooney and 615 recently did a live on her channel a couple of weeks ago. It was an amazing live, by the way, to y'all, and if you missed it, then I would certainly leave a link for it below. She pretty much touched on returning bags, but more so talked about YouTube creators and how we are, believe it or not, influencers when it comes to you all making purchases, because you all watch us and you look for that feedback to actually kind of determine your handbag purchase. And you probably do that more than ever now because of the pandemic. You know, you're not really able to go out and shop like you want to. So you kind of have to rely on online shopping. So that's why I, as a creator, try to give you all reviews on bags and give you my feedback on them after I carry them, because yeah, you know, when I unbox it, I love the bag, but I never really know how it's going to work for me until I actually start carrying it. I do want to say ahead of time too that I am not doing this video to offend anyone in any way. I just mainly want to give you all an update on the bags that I no longer have in my collection and explain to you why I no longer have those bags. That's my little introduction, so let's go ahead and get into this video. So the first bag that I ended up getting rid of is my Michael Kors Sailor Tote, and I believe that tote was in the color Brandy. I absolutely love that tote, y'all. I really did. So I ended up gifting that bag to my aunt because she saw it one time and she like was drooling all over it. So every time I saw her, she would be like,
let me know if you ever get rid of that bag. Let me know.
So one Christmas, I actually decided to give that to her as a Christmas gift. And y'all, it made her day. And that truly touched me because I know that she will get a lot of use out of that bag. Now, the second bag that I ended up giving away is one that I featured on my love-hate relationship video. And that is my Michael Kors medium Bedford satchel in the color cream. Y'all, I just could not get with that bag because of the color. And, you know, I'm trying my best to go more towards lighter colors, but that color was too close to white for me. I just couldn't do it. Like, I even moved into the bag and then moved right back out. Like, I didn't even carry it out of the house. So I just ended up getting rid of that bag, and I did not sell it. I actually gave it to my cousin for her birthday, and she, you know, absolutely loved the bag. Of course, she has gotten more use out of that bag than I could ever have. Now, when it comes to bag number 3, it is another Michael Kors bag, and it is one that I purchased in my sleep. Yeah, have y'all ever done that? I felt so, you know what, when I revealed that bag on my channel, I was like so embarrassed because I'm like, Monica, who does that? So I did get it for a really good deal though. Like, it was super duper cheap. But that is the Michael Kors accordion Mercer tote. So that bag I actually ended up gifting to my cousin as well, because once I got it, yeah, it was a really cute bag, but it wasn't my style. So I don't really care for bags that have like the compartments like that particular one did, which leads me to my next bag that I ended up getting rid of. And that is the Kate Spade Margo medium satchel or tote or bag. One of them. Anywho, in the color Fun. So yes, y'all, I ended up selling that bag on eBay because, like I said, like that style just isn't for me. Like, I don't really like the fact that it's open like that, the compartments, and then you have this really small little zipper part in the middle, which can't fit much. So yeah, I ended up getting rid of that bag. Now I do still have my other Kate Spade Margo bag in the color Peachy, But the only reason why I haven't gotten rid of that bag yet is because I really, really love that color. But I wouldn't be surprised if that was like gone next year. So, yeah. Now the next bag is a Michael Kors bag. Also, this particular bag that I got rid of, I have talked to you all about it also. I did tell you, you know, that I'm not a fan of Michael Kors Saffiano leather. And the whole reason why I wasn't a fan of it is because, you know, it didn't soften over time for me. So when I first purchased the bag, you know, it was stiff, but in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, yeah, it's a leather bag, so it is going to soften. But it never did, y'all. And I wore the heck out of that bag. That bag was actually my main work bag. And that is the Michael Kors Sadie Tote. It was in the color luggage. So I ended up gifting that bag as well. And I have no regrets about it. And I did actually replace that bag with another one. But you will just have to keep watching to find out what that is. So the next bag that I ended up getting rid of is also a Kate Spade bag. And that is my Molly Tote in the color lemon. Absolutely love the color of this bag, y'all. And I was a little hesitant at first about giving it away. But I did actually end up gifting that bag also. And the whole reason why I got rid of it is because I just couldn't get with the leather. Like, if you all know anything about Coach totes, then you know that that leather is really, really thin. And that's how the Kate Spade bag was also. It wasn't as thin, but it was close enough. And I think that only thing that really made it a little better than the Coach tote was the fact that it had the microfiber lining on the inside of it. But yeah, I did not a fan of that leather. I just am not. So I don't see myself purchasing any more Kate Spade bags in my future. So yeah, that bag is bye-bye. Alright, so this next bag that I no longer have in my collection is one that I do not regret letting go at all, because I know that it went to a very special person. And that is my large Brahmin Duxbury satchel in the color Sapphire. Y'all, this bag was just breathtaking. I absolutely love the color of it. But after carrying my medium size Duxbury, I found that that size was actually more for me. So what I ended up doing with the large is actually gifting that to my mom, and I gifted it for her birthday. And y'all, she had like tears of joy flowing. Like, she absolutely loved the bag. So I am so glad that she has it now. And from time to time, I do get to get a little peek of it. Alright, y'all. So the last 3 bags that we are going to discuss are from Dooney and Burke. So y'all know how I feel about Dooney. I love Dooney and Burke bags. I really do. But once again, I am like finally finding out which silhouettes actually work for me. And these silhouettes, well, I wouldn't say all of them didn't work for me. So for example, one of the ones that I recently sold on eBay was my Dooney and Burke small satchel in the color natural. Now, the small satchel is actually one of my favorite silhouettes from Dooney and Burke. But the only reason why I sold that bag is because I realized that I just have like too many natural bags. So I said to myself that when it comes to, you know, colors of bags, I don't want to have no more than 2 of that same color in my collection. So because I already have a Smith in natural as well as the saddlebag in natural, I decided to get rid of the small satchel in natural because I already have 3 other satchels. So, you know, that is the main reason why I got rid of that bag. But other than that, it's an amazing bag and I highly recommend it. Alright, so the next bag that I got rid of is my triple zip crossbody in the color sky blue, I think it was. I ended up purchasing that bag because I felt like it would be a nice like weekend bag. but I never ever reached for it, ever, like ever. All right, so the last bag that I recently sold is Dooney and Burke Wexford Ashton Tote in the color Midnight Blue. So the reason why I ended up selling that bag, y'all, is because I'm not really a fan of that Wexford leather. And I won't purchase anything else in Wexford unless it's like an SLG, like a coin case or something like that. But yeah, I just couldn't get jiggy with that leather, y'all. I ended up selling that bag and I don't regret it at all. Now, granted, I do still have the small Brenna in of the Wexford leather as well. And I am also going to be selling that bag too. Mainly because, number one, that leather I'm not a fan of. And then number two, that small Brenna is not for me, y'all. Like, it is a very bulky bag. It's small, but it's a very bulky bag. So in my mind, I figured that because of it being so bulky, that I would be able to fit a good bit in it. And that's just not the case with that Brenna. So yeah, that is another reason why I'm getting rid of that. So after recording this video, I did end up getting rid of another bag, and that is my small Saffiano leisure shopper in the color Fuchsia. So I love everything about this bag, y'all, but the main reason why I ended up getting rid of it is because after going through my collection, I realized that I already had two small size Dooney fuchsia colored bags, and then I recently obtained the Buckley in the color fuchsia also. I really don't want to have more than two of the same color, even though I have many shades of pinks. So I ended up just going ahead and letting this bag go. So yeah, y'all, those are the bags that I no longer have in my collection. And with that being said, I will be doing an updated handbag collection video very soon. That way you all can kind of see what I now have. Hope that you all enjoyed this video. And let's go ahead and like discuss it in the comments, y'all. Like, are there bags that are in your collection that you just, had to part ways with? I am interested in knowing about those bags and the reason why you no longer have them. Because I feel like that kind of stuff definitely does help when it comes to making decisions on bags. And my hope is, with us actually having this discussion, then that would actually cut down on the returns of bags. But anywho, if you all enjoyed this video, then definitely give it a thumbs up. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.